We got a new Gorilla Mind package right here. This is the new Gorilla Mind Energy. I have yet to try this. They just sent it to me. They're like, Sawyer, we want you to get some photos with it, make some content. And I was like, sure, send me the product because I love energy drinks. Ooh, that might be my favorite flavor. Let me go one today. There's no guarantee. I see everybody hazy. No one here to fade me. I'm crowding with myself. Stunning visions of the fairies running through the prairies, lifted by the sun. Time for some deadlifts, friends.
I'm waiting and always hesitating. Kryptonite desire set my heart afire. Heart on fire.
So we just got to the gym, and there is something I do want to talk to you guys about. I gotta figure out how I want to set the camera up. Well, I guess I'm gonna make it less crooked in post. Oh well. So I haven't really been uploading anything on YouTube, and I'm gonna be honest. I don't ever get fucking sad, but I've been getting sad lately. I don't ever have it happen where I get sad, but I just have not enjoyed any bit of training whatsoever for the last like month. There might be like one day where there'd be like a kind of high, but like we switched it to more of like a bodybuilding style training because my body was starting to like feel like shit being at a lighter body weight. We prolonged the cut just a little bit extra after the Onyx shoot because we were like down to 210. I bumped up to around like 215, 217, and then I dialed it back just a little bit because we had another shoot coming up. So I dropped down to around a 215, 213. Cleaned up the diet, didn't, binge eat as much. And now we're at like a 213 now. And through this period of time now of me doing my hypertrophy and whatnot, not enjoyed anything. Like I literally had sent a voice message to my coach and just being like, dude, I fucking hate it. I fucking hate it. And today we're supposed to have it back, right? And it's like barbell rows and all this shit. And the whole day I've just been not like excited to go to the gym, which I've never had that happen. I've never had it where I've been like, oh man, I'm not enjoying the gym. I've never had that in my life. I've always loved the gym. And this is, I just decided like midway before I was getting ready for the gym, I was like, you know what? I want to go do deadlifts. I haven't hit deadlifts. Like we've had conventional in our fucking workouts, but it's been like conventional for 10 reps and all that stuff. And that's just fucking, it becomes a breathing exercise over more than like an actual muscle exercise. All these reps on the hypertrophy thing is all super high rep, and I just fucking hate it. I really hate it, and I just don't want to do it. So today I decided, you know what? I want to go into the gym and I want to pull a heavy single on deads. Not anything too crazy, just enough where I just want to try it. right? And that's what we're doing today. But even me thinking about that got me happier. How fucking crazy is that? Like, I went from just being super sad and mopey all day today, not looking forward to the gym, to the point of me, as soon as I decide, you know what, fuck that program, I'll do the accessory movements, but I really want to do my deadlifts. It made my mood so much happier, and that's where I really, like, it very much solidified the sense that I really just love powerlifting training more than bodybuilding. Bodybuilding training, especially with how I'm doing it, not all bodybuilding training is the same, just like how all powerlifting training is not the same. But what I've been doing for my training this past month has not made me happy whatsoever. And it actually has made it where I have hated my physique more than I've ever hated it. And I've probably almost developed more mental health issues than I actually have. As fucking crazy as that sounds, because I'm not getting what I usually get out from the gym. And for me personally, I love going to the gym and being able to get every single bit of bullshit off of my fucking mind and putting all that energy into picking up a collective amount of heavy weight. And it was getting somewhat depressing in a way, because I was continuously getting bullshit shit happen to me in my life. And in my cut, I wasn't able to express that with lifting heavier weight because I was losing the weight. So it was regressive overload in training, pretty much getting weaker and weaker. So it became to a point where everything just felt like more and more heavy for myself, right? It mentally heavy, physically heavy, all this shit. And now, you know, now a lot of that shit has went away and whatnot. I've figured my shit out, or not. It wasn't really anything to do with me. Just like just life shit, right? But it made it where, on top of that training not being the way I like to train, there was just so much unsense of enjoyment in everything, and the only thing that I was looking forward to every week, once a week, I had was my acting class, which it gave me the same satisfaction as like hitting an all-time deadlift PR, like that dopamine rush. So, and that's scary, and that can be not good sometimes if something to replace what I do for my job / enjoyment for fitness. You know, that's where, you know, I have to think of it, because your brain, you know, is like a computer, and it has all these circuits in it, and you need to be able to figure out how you're programming it correctly, because if you program it with bullshit, you'll become bullshit. So, you know, to summarize this, because we still got to go and to do the training. Yeah, if you're not feeling happy because of your training, switch up the training. Like, I even got to a point where I was being very much openly minded about, you know, all the facts about training and all this shit. And as soon as I start noticing like mental health, or if I start thinking more than actually doing, which can happen if you become overloaded with information, you start overly thinking instead of overly doing, you will become less of a person. You'll be doing less because you overly think, overly analyzing, and then you're not actually doing, you're not putting in that effort to actually get shit done. So the fucking funniest thing of me just thinking, oh, I want to do my heavy singles today, fuck the program, made me so much happier than, like, you know, whatever. So to put it, you know, blank and simple, I'm probably going to go back to my powerlifting. Like, it's always been like I was going to go back to powerlifting training, but I'm going to have to go more than I'm doing that shit. Now I just have to figure out how much body weight I want to put on. And that is extremely difficult to figure out, because I have all these goals in mind in my life, and trying to figure out which avenue I'm supposed to take and which goals I'm supposed to accomplish first is very difficult. But at the same time, I've always been a person who stuck with their goals for the longest time, and I really truly believe I can pull 1,000 pounds. And I truly believe I can squat 800 pounds. Those two, I really believe I can do it. And I know I can do it. And it almost had a sense where, when I was not training as my power lifter, you know, as a powerlifter, it felt like I was giving up on those goals, which isn't what I was doing, but every day felt like I was less and less closer to my goals. It almost felt like, if I could put it in the best sense, it felt like I was cheating on a wife, knowing I'm cheating on a wife kind of thing. But it's my goals. It feels like I'm cheating on my goals. And it was really, it's mentally fucking with me. But it wasn't until probably like this week where I've had to do so much thinking and praying and all this stuff where I am not ready to give up powerlifting. And even though I've had many people and high-end powerlifters be like, Sawyer, go out and try all your endeavors. I enjoy my training as a powerlifter. I enjoy just lifting heavy shit. That's like my favorite thing ever. And until I can't do it anymore, like, it's going to be scary for me, because not doing that anymore made me super sad. So there's going to get to a point where I can't lift up heavy weight anymore, and I'm going to have to go fucking and rewire my brain somewhere else. But I am young right now. I'm gifted with many opportunities, but I do enjoy lifting heavy weight. And it doesn't get the amount of views and whatnot as it used to. But at the same time, I'm not supposed to be doing this everything for views. Because if that ends up happening, then I am not becoming the person that I originally was, which I originally sought off of fitness to do fitness and whatnot because I enjoy fitness. And I enjoy lifting and I love working out. So there comes a time, especially if people who are watching who do fitness and social media, they'll be able to understand this. But if you start, splicing your who you are, and you have to, you don't have to do this, but if you start splicing into thinking of like, okay, you started out doing fitness because you enjoy fitness, and then everybody who tells you, oh, you got to monetize your content, you got to do this, you got to do that, and these people start getting in your head. And what ends up happening is you might focus more on money, or you might focus then on women and whatnot, and you start focusing on all these other different directions, right? It takes away from what you first started training. And if you truly enjoy training, all those other endeavors that you're going after won't make you happy, and then you actually sometimes will make people sad. It will make the people sad. Luckily, like, I'm catching this on myself where I've noticed, like, training makes me so happy. And I could go out and hang out with friends, or go out and go to some kind of party or something, right? None of that makes me happy. And seeing people is cool. And there's a sense where I was getting super, super lonely and I was barely seeing people. But it was almost killing me more for the fact that my goals that I have like written, I'm not getting closer to. That's what was really making me sad. And I am I'm such a person who sets goals and every day works towards those goals, because that's what makes me happy, is being able to cross off those goals, those numbers, whatever I write down. I get so much satisfaction of like setting something up, of like, I'm gonna do this, and then crossing that fucking line and being like, ooh, I accomplished that. So yeah, I don't even know how I'm supposed to end this, because we have to go still train. But that was just a quick overview of like what's been going on in my head, why I haven't been uploading that much, and all that. But let's hope we have a good workout today. Let's hope, please God, let's have a good workout today. I hope that my viewers will find you soon, and if they have not yet, speak to them soon. But amen. I don't really pray on camera, so it caught me off guard. And usually my prayers are more personal, and I don't bring you guys in with it. But hey, oh well, right? You guys are just joining me in my prayer. Okay, enough talking, moping. Time to start doing. Okay, well, I guess you can't turn off the fucking music. So we're gonna go up to 705. That's gonna be top set. Then I think we'll do maybe like 10s or something. But yeah, 595 to 705. I think we'll stop at 705. I think so. Come on! Fuck! Yeah, I'm ready, I'm happy. That's it, okay. I'm still there. Woo. Oh, now, that might have been the slowest 705 I've ever done. But, without training deadlifts pretty much, for, I don't know how many weeks it's been, technique is obviously not at the best. I can tell my slack pull's not always the greatest. I'm happy with how my hands have been handling it, but we are not far away from our goals. You know, my goals, I should say. I always say we, because this always feels like a you and I journey, because at the end of the day, it's your guys are watching and it's me who's fucking doing it. And you know, no one else is here except you and I. So anytime I say we, it just feels like you and I are on the same ride together to get fucking stronger. So we're super light right now. Haven't pulled since I don't know how long, but being away from pulling big weights has made it where I almost felt like I took it for granted. And now that I just pulled it, it just feels so happy. I feel like I'm back to normal. I feel like I'm back to who I'm supposed to be, which is just a strong motherfucker. So, oh man, I feel like my testosterone levels just went up like 200 milliliters or nanodeciliters or whatever they call it. Let's do some back downs. Probably 485 for back downs. Build into that volume, not build too much fatigue yet. Like honestly, 705 moved pretty slow, but I just wanted to see, hey, I still got it. All right, we have underhand pull downs. These kind of suck, but hopefully they make us get some good progress. After, we're gonna do a row machine. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just super fucking happy that I was able to deadlift. That's like the only thing that I care about today. Is like I was able to do that and it felt good. And yeah. Oh wow, this thing sucks. How the fuck do you do it like that? So if you see with that one, I don't even know if I'm in focus. We'll see. I don't know if I was in focus on that one, but right now with the lat pull down, I did a video with Mr. TNF. If you haven't checked that out, go look it up. It's one of his newer videos. But one thing that he was talking to me about when I was doing my lat pull downs is I don't have to go. He was telling me, Sawyer, you don't have to go all the way up, you know? And for me, I have such long arms. I have a lot of issues with lat pull downs because they don't fit me. So having it where I don't have to be fully stretched, because what he was telling me is if I go fully like out here, my lats aren't working. But if I keep them kind of down here, they're still working. Now, whether there's truth to that, I don't know. But I do want to try that out. So I've been trying it out on my lat pull down movements. I do think there is a good carryover when it comes to, you know, the stretch position in training. I feel like it can help in terms of not getting injured, you know, especially in some kind of sports specific training and whatnot. And I think even in powerlifting, I think it's smart. In terms of bodybuilding where it's targeting the lats, maybe it makes sense. But I don't ever want to get away from not being able to go with a full stretch position. I think it helps with, especially if I'm not getting as tight. I've never been a person who gets really tight in training. I know a lot of people who do. I've always been a person, especially in powerlifting, where my warm-ups usually always take less and my recovery is always pretty good. So that's always good. And I think that just always comes down to how I do my accessories. And I think it is smart to, you know, get that full stretch in some way. But for this specific movement, not gonna worry about it. Maybe we'll do a couple of weeks of that and see if we notice any big improvement. But we just finished that up. Not anything too crazy. Honestly, I really hate these. I should get some Versa grips or something. It's something that makes it easier to pull it in. But now, we're gonna... I think 2 plates might be the max today. I don't know if I fucking like this now. Interesting. So I struggle with a chest supported curl just due to my lengths and how I'm built, super long forearms. So I saw this from my friend Stu, and you know, I saw how he did it. His bench was a little bit different, but we have a calf machine here, and I'm gonna set it up exactly how I think it's gonna work. Because anytime I do, you know, a chest supported bicep, I've used one of these, setting it up a little more on an incline, or I'll use like a preacher curl. But some preacher curls, the way they're like padding and positioning is, it doesn't feel good for me. And it almost becomes more of a tendon instead of like a bicep movement. It's hard to even explain, but I think I'm gonna enjoy this one. Three. Hey, come on! 9, fuck you, come on! Yeah, come on. Hey, come on! 9, one more! Oh yeah. These will be in New York in a few days. I don't know if it's tomorrow or what. I don't know. Check the Gymshark website. This video might be late, but yeah, nice little re-release for the blues. It's a limited stock. I think like 240 or some shit. Super limited, but it's first come, first serve in Manhattan. Oh. Oh, wow. What the fuck? I'm a bitch now. Doing a dead stop right there is difficult. Wow. Not even half. Let's try a different grip. Wow. Oh, I'm a bitch today. Wow. Oh. Gotta be better. Oh yeah. Ooh, broken blood vessels. On! 10! Ah! Ah! Come on. 13! Oh. Yeah, come on. Oh.